Welcome to this explainer. In the AI era, data work has completely transformed. Researchers can now produce, classify, and reuse datasets at massive scales using AI and automation. This creates some incredible opportunities, but for repository professionals, it also introduces significant new risks.
Think about it like this. A dataset might land on your desk with metadata, a repository record, or a README file. But future users might still not know enough about the actual workflow behind it. How exactly were those data selected, checked, or revised? Current documentation just doesn't always provide shared criteria to help us understand how unclear cases were handled, or if AI tools were actually used reliably.
Now, our existing practices already cover some absolutely vital parts of the picture. We have FAIR, which focuses mainly on the data object and metadata, making sure data can be found and reused. And then we have TRUST, which focuses on the repository as a preserving institution. But here's the catch. Neither of those is designed to assess the quality of the data work process itself, which leaves a pretty big gap in understanding the full production workflow.
So to help address that gap, researchers are developing a proposed framework called STAI3RS. It's important to note that this is a complementary framework. It's definitely not intended to replace FAIR or TRUST. Instead, think of it as a missing third layer that focuses entirely on the process evidence for the workflow behind a dataset.
As you'll see, STAIR stands for Scalable, Transparent, Analytical, Interpretable, Reliable, Reproducible, Robust, and Systematic. The overarching goal of these principles is quite straightforward. It's to ensure that documentation allows others to judge exactly how the data were produced. It essentially asks, can this process be understood, checked, repeated, or reused in modern, large-scale workflows?
What does this mean for you? Well, for curators, data stewards, and repository experts, STAI3RS could essentially work as a practical asking and checking framework. It's designed to help you easily identify whether deposited datasets actually include enough process evidence to confidently support curation, assessment, and future reuse.
Because this framework is still actively under development, your expertise is genuinely needed. Researchers at the University of Southeastern Norway are inviting repository and curation experts to help assess STAI3RS. Your feedback will be absolutely crucial in determining if the framework is clear, useful, realistic, and complete, directly shaping its next version. As automation accelerates, will we have the frameworks in place to actually trust the data we're preserving? Could STAI3RS secure the process evidence we need for the future of data curation? We warmly invite you to proceed to the expert questionnaire and share your insights.